Hello, 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 gang. Welcome along or welcome back. It's another Football Manager 2023 experiment, and today it's all about hidden attributes. Simple as that. One with great hidden attributes, one with abysmal hidden attributes. You've seen the thumbnail, it's pretty self-explanatory. So without further ado, let's dive in. So here we go, gang. Without further ado, we've got Mr. Professional, who has... They've both got the same attributes. They're both at 150. They're both strikers. I've got exactly the same attributes. However, Mr. Professional is... personality is just professional. What? Why is he not model citizen? What have I done with him? Okay, well, anyway, here's his hidden attributes. So he's got 20 for adaptability, ambition, loyalty, pressure, professionalism, sportsmanship, temperament, 1 for controversy, 1 for dirtiness, and 1 for injury proneness, and then 20 for consistency, important matches, and versatility. Mr. Unprofessional, on the other hand, has exactly the inverse. 20 for why can't I say this? Just said it. 20 for controversy, 20 for dirtiness, and 1 for everything else. I've got him on 1 for injury proneness because I don't want one player to just be injured loads, because I don't think that would be the best test. So that's what we've done. They are both 16, both got the same birthday, both the same height, both the same weight, both left-footed. Don't know why I've chosen left-footed, but I have. As I say, exactly the same core attributes here. 150 out of 200, and 200 is their potential ability. So unattached, no club. Let's jump forward a year, see where they are. Mr. Professional's gone to Brentford, and he scored 15 in 39. Mr. Unprofessional's gone to Watford and scored 8 in 43. Well, 8 in 38. Oh yeah, cup games. In the Championship as well. Where were they playing him? Surely they were playing him up front. There he is, getting a 6.6, a 6.3. Not even playing in that game where they won. He scored here in a 2-1 defeat to Burnley. Still only getting a 6.5, even with getting a goal. Interesting. So yeah, so in terms of current ability, they're both still at 150 with a potential ability of 200. Now, Mr. Unprofessional's got a contract of £1,300 a week. Seems like a steal, really. He's valued at 38 to 115 million. Mr. Professional's valued slightly higher. He's got a £21,500 contract as well. And he had a better season for Brentford, scoring more goals, and he was playing his trade in the Premier League. Mr. Professional has been capped for England, 321 caps and 8 under 21 goals. Whereas Mr. Unprofessional has had 9 under 21 caps and 3 goals. So he seems to have played more. Well, he has played more. No, seems to. Did either of them win the NXGN? No, it was Jude Bellingham. Of course it was. Mr. Professional came third, though. Mr. Professional coming third. Not bad. I'm very surprised that neither of them have improved at all from this 150. You would have thought they would have done. Well, whatever. I'm going to jump through 3 years now, so it's 2026, so there'll be 20. Let's go. Okay, and we are back. And there's been movement. There has been movement, of course there has. And before we have a deep dive into what's going on, I see there's a bid there, teasing you with it. If you like this kind of content, or you like experiments and all that kind of stuff, please do drop a like on the video. And if you've not been here before, subscribe to the channel. If you have been here before and you've not subscribed to the channel, come on. I do enjoy making these experiments, and I do appreciate it when people do subscribe. So if you can subscribe, if you haven't already, please do so. Makes my day. So yeah, got any ideas as well for experiments that aren't on the channel already that you want to see? Leave it in the comments down below. I've got quite a few lined up that I'm going to be bringing you very soon. However, always open to new ideas. So yeah, bit of YouTube admin out the way. Back to the experiment. So as you can see, we'll start with Mr. Unprofessional. He has only scored 20 goals in 139 appearances. That's not a great return. And spoilers all over the shop here with this interface that I've got. 11 caps for Mr. Professional, but no caps for Mr. Unprofessional. He has had 27 under 21 caps, 7 goals. And he's gone up to 156 out of 200. He moved for £21 million, so they came back down. He only got 4 goals in the league all season. No wonder they went down. Let's have a look at that season. So the first season, Brentford only just avoided the drop. Watford went down on 21 points. And, spoilers again, Europa Conference League. So my guy looks like he's only gone and won the Carabao Cup 2024 indeed. So Mr. Unprofessional has improved 6 attributes. Mr. Professional, firstly, He's got a £70 million bid from Manchester United. Is he going to go? He's got 11 caps for England, 7 goals. Liverpool, Bayern and Real Madrid all want him. He's got 55 league goals. Not the best, but we're going to compare him with Mr. Unprofessional. So as you can see, there's the polygon and the attributes. And Mr. Unprofessional's grown an inch. He's 6'2". Mr. Professional's 6'1". So he's on the verge of joining, as it looks like, Manchester United. I'm going to jump through another singular year just to see if he did make that move to United. 2027. He did not make that move to Manchester United. He did, in fact, go to Real Madrid. Well, still no caps for Mr. Unprofessional. He's now up at 158. Mr. Professional was at 170 last season, so he's not improved at all. So Mr. Professional, Mr. Unprofessional, all over the place. Mr. Unprofessional, still getting under 21 caps, has improved a little bit more. His most recent season for Bayer Leverkusen was his highest league goals for them. He's even got himself an assist for them. His first one in 3 years. He's not playing great, is he? 6.65 overall. So Mr. Professional. Let's have a quick look then. So again, we'll quickly do the comparison. Mr. Unprofessional's catching him up in terms of the polygon. Mr. Professional is on £200,000 a week. He's got 15 under 21 caps and 16 under 21 goals. 19 caps, 12 goals for the England team. He moved for free. He's not played for Real Madrid yet. So the bid from United for 70 million, it must have been rejected unless he just turned them down. Oh God, you'd be sick, wouldn't you? To losing the next season on a free. Unless Brentford rejected it, he became unhappy, didn't have enough time on his contract, said he's going to explore his options, and then boom, Real Madrid. That might be what happened. Might be what happened. We'll never know. But as you can see, he's getting a 7.09 overall. The most recent season for Brentford, considerably his worst. 27 games, only 10 goals. Did he have an injury? He was out for 2 months with a hip injury, so he did. And while we're here, England are second in the world rankings, with Ralph Hasenhüttl as the manager, and they won the World Cup in 2026. The Euros, they just lost in 2024. Well, they just in the quarterfinal. However, in the World Cup, they beat Italy 3-1. And Mr. Professional got 2. Best player was Kylian Mbappe. Not surprising. 13 goals in 6 games, averaging 8.17. Declan Rice and Phil Foden, though. Golden Boot. So unfortunately, no position in the Golden Boot for Mr. Professional. I'm aware we've only gone through 5 years and this video is probably running on, so I'm going to jump through 5 more years to the 26. So here we go. We are in 2032 and Mr. Professional has got to 200 out of 200. And Mr. Unprofessional is on 160 out of 200. Who has made that move to Manchester United? Manchester United didn't get Mr. Professional, so they've gone for Mr. Unprofessional, who has now been capped 3 times. Let's have a look at his attributes. He's still a very good player, but his hidden attributes, have they changed at all? Oh, he's gone up to 7 for consistency, 7 for versatility. Yeah, he's gone up a bit. He's gone up a bit. £73 million Manchester United paid for him. His contract was expiring in 2030, so Bayer did lock him down to a new deal. He's never broken 10 goals or a 7 rating. 55 in 285. 3 caps for England, 1 goal. 53 under 21 caps, though. He played a hell of a lot for them. How long has he played for Manchester United? Apologies. 1 season, he's got 6 goals for them. How did they do then in that season? They came 5th, which was a downgrade on the season before, 4th, but they've been much of a muchness, really. Scrabbling around for Champions League places. The Mr. Professional, let's look at him then. So first off, comparison. As you can see, all round now, he's 200 out of 200. He's eclipsed him in terms of polygon. There is one attribute that is better for Mr. Unprofessional, and as you can see, that's free kick taking. You're not really going to have him on free kicks with 10 either, are you? So how's he performed for Real Madrid? Well, pretty good, to be fair. Look at this for consistency. I mean, he has got 20 for consistency. So in terms of league goals, 175 in 357, so literally 1 in 2-ish. 20 in 34 there for Real Madrid, 28 in 37, 24 in 38, 19 in 36. He's getting plenty of assists, plenty of player of the matches. And if you look at this, he went to Real Madrid, he got a 7.55 his first season, and his worst season, 7.73, 7.79, 7.79 again, and then 7.78. He's got 79 caps and 68 goals for England. He's definitely leading the line now. We'll have a quick look at his hidden attributes. He's gone down to 19 on ambition, 18 on loyalty, sportsmanship 19, controversy's gone up to 2, and everything else has remained the same. And in £475,000 a week. So England has Ralph Hasenhüttl is still the manager, and they are first still. So we were here when they won the World Cup final. The Euros, they lost in the semis to France, but they've got back-to-back World Cups. Mr. Professional with a hat-trick there. They lost to Uruguay in the opening game. Mr. Professional, another goal, the winning goal as well. Well, Portugal did score after, so he made it 3-1, but meh. Mr. Professional opened the scoring there. Extra time was needed against Mexico in the quarter-final. Trevor Chalobah with the goal against Spain, and Marcus Rashford in the World Cup final there. So England have got back-to-back World Cups. Why has it just got China there? Anyway, so just as a quick aside, let's go back to Mr. Unprofessional. Let's look at the Bundesliga. Bayern Munich and the VfB Stuttgart. So Bayer 0-4. Where have they been finishing then in the league? Domestic leagues. Consistently 7th, 11th, 9th, 5th. So Mr. Unprofessional was not doing much for them at all. And most recently, Barcelona have won it, but Real Madrid have won it for a few years in a row. I mean, expectedly, it's Barcelona and Real Madrid. But Real Madrid have won it for a few years ago with Mr. Professional in the team. And in terms of Champions Leagues, wow, look at this. Bayern with a few, City with a few, Real Madrid with one here, beating Barcelona in the final. And Real Madrid have just lost in the Champions League final to Man City at 26. 5 more years then to the 31. 6 more years. Let's get them to 32. Bit more of a catch-up, and then we'll go to the end of the career. And, well, isn't this an damning indictment? 32 years of age. Mr. Professional still at Real Madrid. 199 out of 200. He's dropped 1. But Mr. Unprofessional, he's 136 out of 200. And he's at West Brom in the Championship on £92,000 a week. They've got to have just gone down. Right, we're looking at him first. He's fallen off a cliff. So he was at United. He's never broken 10 goals. So he was at United for a few years. Then he went to Tottenham for 59 million. So they recouped a lot of money on him. And then Tottenham have been absolutely fleeced, paying 59 million for an unprofessional, awful, attributed 29-year-old. 28-year-old, I think, at the time. Then West Brom bought him for 17.25 million. In the Championship, they were in the Championship, so they didn't go down with him. He got 4 goals. It must have been a January transfer. Still, never to reach 7. His best was for Tottenham, where he got 3 goals. Still playing up front. Still only playing up front. What's his hidden attribute saying? He's got 14 for consistency now. So he's improved his consistency over time. He's consistently bad, though. Right? Outspoken, short-tempered, confrontational, temperamental personality. 6 caps for England, 1 goal. And Tottenham have just won the league. They got rid of him, and that spearheaded them to the league. North London. What a North London 1-2 there. So, Mr. Professional at Real Madrid. He's absolutely carried on his rich vein of form. So, a 7.79, 2 7.79s we saw, and we saw the 7.78. He got another 7.78, then a 7.84, another 7.79, 7.81, 7.74, and then a 7.88 with 36 in 38 games. 338 goals in 582 league games. Have Real Madrid just walked the league? They haven't, you know. Barcelona have nipped in there with a couple of league titles. But he's got 156 caps for England and 157 goals. Ralph Hasenhüttl is still the manager. In 2032, we had the Euros, and they won the Euros finally. They won the World Cup there. They've won the Euros. Were we here last time for that? We must have been. We came back in 2032. Oh, what an idiot I am. Didn't check. Never mind, we're checking now. Oh, and they lost to Argentina in the final. almost 3 World Cups in a row. Stephen Gould, Park to Prem fame. Not got 5 finishing though. If you know, you know. If you watch Work the Space, you'll know. And then he won the Euros again, so back-to-back Euros for England, 2 in a row after extra time. Stephen Gould again, Bayern Munich's Stephen Gould, no less. And then another World Cup against Croatia. They've won every single game here. 5-0 in the final. 4 goals for Mr. Professional. Surely award winners. Mr. Professional has won Best Player. Jonah Hodgkinson, second best player. Let's have a look at the Golden Boots. Mr. Professional's won the Best Player for 2 tournaments in a row, and he's won the Golden Boot with 11. Hendrick coming in second place, who is playing for Bayern Munich. He looks a bit good, doesn't he? Got to 194 point ability. Very nice. And so that's up to present day. I'm going to go through to the end of the careers, and then we're going to go back and look over how many times Mr. Professional's won the Ballon d'Or, because let's face it, Mr. Unprofessional is not going to win it, is he? Right. So we're in 2043. This is as far as I've simulated. He's 37. He's still going. He's at 183. Mr. Unprofessional is no longer playing. He's an unemployed loan manager, is Mr. Unprofessional. He only ever had the 6 caps, 1 goal. Career stats, right. We don't need to look at his attributes. We just need to look at this. So at West Brom, he finally got over 10 goals. He got 11 goals in that penultimate season, and then West Brom decided, nah, they loaned him to Derby County, and then he went for free to Sturm Graz. So he got 100 league goals through his career. 100 league goals and 489 appearances. Fair play. Fair play to him. He has a single runner-up NXGN award to his name. What medals has he won? He won the European Under-21 Championship with England Under-21s. He won the World Cup with England in 2030. He won the Euros with England in 2032. He won the Champions League with Tottenham in 2037. Did he? He played a couple of games for them in that season, so fair enough. Super Cup with United in 2031, FA Cup with United in 2032, Carabao Cup with United in 2035, and the Community Shield with Tottenham in 2035 as well. Interesting. So Mr. Professional, well, he's got 200 caps and 200 goals. How satisfying is that? I hope he's retired from international football. He better have done. I'm in the way. 769 games, 489 goals, 140 assists, and 173 player of the matches. 7.63 overall. He got an 8 here for Real Madrid in the 2040-41 season. Drink all those stats in. That is impressive. I think I was in the way a minute ago. So there's Mr. Unprofessional's career stats. If I was in the way before, which I would have been, 100 league goals, 6.73, 19 assists as well, 4 player of the matches. That's it, 4. Right, Mr. Professional. So Real Madrid. He's been there with Real Madrid since 27-28. So since the 27-28 season. So Real Madrid have won 12 La Ligas Real Madrid have won. Come runner-up a few times. Came third in one of the years. And he has also won another Champions League there. So he's won 2 Champions Leagues with Real Madrid. That's it. Tottenham have won 3. Mr. Unprofessional won 1 of them. Can you believe it? Right, I'm going to have a quick look at the Golden Ball. Yeah, as predicted, Mr. Professional won it. I mean, Kylian Mbappe won it, literally. No Erling Haaland here. He's just in second place. And third. Mr. Professional, though, has won it first in 2030, 31, and then Kylian Mbappe won it, and then Mr. Professional went on a streak of 9 in a row, so he's got 10 Ballon d'Ors. Absolutely insane. Mr. Professional did win the NXGN award twice as well. Finally, we will just double check on England. Mirsad Selimbegovic. They're still first. They were last here after a 5-0 win against Croatia. The Euros. Mr. Professional scored twice in a penalty defeat. Why didn't he not take a penalty? Must have brought him off. And then they won again the World Cup. 4 goals for Nathan Curtis, who's 25 years old, playing for Manchester United, and he's got 191 overall. He's very good, isn't he? Very good indeed. Mr. Professional was still playing. Is he still playing now? Retired from international football last year. last year. So he is still going, but we're not simulating through anymore. And that's the end of the experiment. I mean, we all know how much hidden attributes are important in Football Manager, but I think this just goes to show just how important they can be. I think most people knew that anyway. It's just really interesting to see two players that had exactly the same starting point, one with great hidden attributes, one with awful hidden attributes. You just look at the state of their careers. Mr. Professional has won 10 Ballon d'Ors, 9 of them in a row, 200 caps, 200 goals for his country, hit his potential. The unprofessional one got 100 goals, period, in his career, flitted around from place to place, did still get some trophies. That's the end of the hidden attributes test. I hope you've enjoyed it. Would you like me to do this again with different players, maybe midfielders, maybe defenders, maybe goalkeepers? Let me know in the comments down below. I probably will try it again with maybe some different levels, maybe not quite as good at the start. I don't know, we'll see. I'll go away and think about it. But if you've got any ideas of tweaks that you want me to do to this, let me know in the comments below. Please do like the video if you've got this far. And if you haven't already, please do subscribe to the channel, as I said earlier. Really makes my day when people do. So thank you very much for watching, guys. Take care, and I'll see you soon.